Hello students, welcome to Science, lesson number 5, Wonderful World of Bholu. In this lesson, we will study about the different types of animals which we see in the environment around us. Also, we are going to study about how animals are kept in different sanctuaries and zoos. So also we will study about different plants. Also, we will study about the importance of plants and animals in our life. So, let us begin with our lesson number 5, Wonderful World of Bholu. Before starting the lesson, I just want you to keep open your textbook when you go through this video. And also, you have to read the lesson and underline the hard words so that you can study it later. So let us begin with lesson number 5. In this first page you can see Bholu has gone for a walk by a pond today. So come on, let us too go along with him for a walk and get to know something new. Come on friends, come on my dear students. See, this is a conversation between Bholu and one fish. A fish has come to meet Bholu as Bholu is walking around the pond. See, in the picture you can see pond, fish, mountains, the greenery, sun and Bholu. So what is Bholu saying to the fish? Wow, what a beautiful fish is this. And the name of the fish is Mintu. Oh Mintu fish, please come and play with me. Now fish is what you know. If fish comes out of water, then it won't be able to survive. It cannot live without water. So what the fish is telling? No, I cannot come out there. You come into the water to play. Bholu, I cannot come into water. Then fish is also telling, I also cannot come out of water. Now, Bholu is asking the fish, why you can't come out of the water and play with me? The fish is answering, I cannot breathe on land. See children, how human beings and other animals live on the land and respire. Breathing is the most essential thing to survive. So, if the fish comes out of water, if it comes on the land, then it won't be able to breathe the air, breathe the oxygen, and so it can die. And same way, Bholu, as Bholu can only breathe on land, Bholu cannot respire in water. So, fish now makes Bholu understand that you have your own place of living like land, and myself, fish and other animals, they are called aquatic animals children. So they can only live in water, then only they can survive. So God has made different places for different creatures so that they can survive, and the place of living is called as what? Habitat. So here what you have to write? Living in water. Which are the animals which you find which are living in water? This I have given the answers in your workbook. Same thing is there in the workbook to complete the table, and that I have given in the workbook. So no need of copying in the textbook. So I hope you understood this first page, Wonderful World of Bholu, the page 1 about aquatic animal, that is fish, and the most important characteristic is aquatic animals cannot breathe on land, they can only breathe in water because their organs are made in such a way. Now, come on, move on to the next page of the lesson. And here, now, Bholu has come near one tree. After visiting the pond, Bholu has come near one tree. And what does Bholu see on the tree? You can see in the picture children. A tree is there, stones are around, grass is there, sun is there, and Bholu has come near the tree. And on the tree, a squirrel is also there. So now, Bholu has started talking with squirrel. See children, I know that we cannot talk with animals or fish, but here to make you understand, a story has been made here so that you can understand the concept of the lesson. Otherwise, you will tell why squirrel is not talking with me or why fish is not talking with me. It is just to create a story and make you understand in a easy way. The story is made that Bholu is talking with different animals. So now, see with whom Bholu is talking? Oh, he is talking with Chinchi. Now, who is this Chinchi? The squirrel here on the tree. Oh, Chinchi squirrel, are you fine over there? What are you doing on the tree? Are you fine over there? Would you please come down and play with me? Now see, Bholu is alone. Like how you are alone in this lockdown period. You are alone in same way. Bholu is also alone, but he can visit here and there. And so he is talking with all the different animals that he wants someone to play with. Squirrel says, yes, yes, definitely. I can come down the tree and play with you. So Bholu is telling, but can you live on the land after getting down from the tree? So squirrel is answering, yes, yes, sure. Why not? I can live on the land. I only go on the tree and make my nest. Otherwise, I can also move on the land. Bholu. Now Bholu is very happy that squirrel can come down and play with him. Bholu says, wow, you are very good. See, Mintu fish tells that it cannot come out on the land and play with me. It can only live in water. So Bholu is upset that what Mintu fish said on the first page, that I cannot come out of water and play with you. But here the squirrel is ready to play with Bholu. So now Bholu is very happy. But squirrel makes Bholu understand that Mintu fish is not telling lies. It is true about fish that she can only live in water as the water is the home of it. It cannot live on land. It will die on land. So, the squirrel is trying to make Bholu understand that a fish can only live in water. Now, Bholu is asking, so can you not live in water? Now, squirrel is telling, no, no, Bholu, I cannot live in water because we live on land and so we cannot breathe in water, and that is why we don't go in water. Yes, for swimming and all, human beings can go, but they learn the techniques before going in the water. So these animals are called as land animals or terrestrial animals. Land or terrestrials means they live only on the land or tree. They cannot live in water. So they are called as terrestrial animals. So here in the box, what is asked? Which other animals like Chinchi squirrel are there? So there are many animals. You see many animals which live on the land. So this answer is also given in your workbook. You can write the name of the animals of your own choice, but they should be from the terrestrial category. That is, they can live on the land and breathe on the land. So now we move further on the third page. There is one more story here. Now Bholu is going to meet whom? See the surprise. Bholu walked ahead and met Dugmug tortoise. Now he crossed the pond, he crossed the tree. Now he sees one tortoise. See, you can see in the picture Bholu, sun, tree, grass, stones and one tortoise. Now Bholu is again happy that after meeting fish, Mintu, after meeting squirrel, Chinchi, now he is meeting the tortoise, Dugmug. Bholu, Dugmug, where are you going? So he's asking, Bholu is asking the tortoise, where are you going? The tortoise is answering, it's too hot here, Bholu. Now it is sunlight, you see, sun rays are so bright. So I am not able to, I am feeling very hot here. So I want to go in the water. So now Bholu is very much surprised that you are walking on the land also, and now to escape from the heat of the sun, you can go in water also and live over there also. Okay, tortoise is telling you, I am feeling hot, so I am going in the pond and taking the rest there. I will get relief from the heat. Bholu is surprised. You can walk on land And now you can also live in water? Tortoise is laughing and telling, oh, why can I not live in water? So now Bholu is confused. Chinchi squirrel, if she is living on the land, she cannot live in water. Mintu fish, if she is living in the water, she cannot live on land. But this Jagmug tortoise, he is roaming freely on the land also, and now he can live in water and pond also. So now tortoise is making explain to Bholu. Chinchi is correct, but there are some exceptional animals like me which can live both on land and in water. So, Chinchi, squirrel, only land because it is a terrestrial animal. Mintu fish, fish animals like fish, they can only live in water because they are aquatic animals. And now these Jagmug tortoise like creatures, they can live in land and also in water. So which category are they? They fall in the category of amphibians. What is the children name? The category is amphibians. Here the animals can live on land also and in water also. So now Bholu is so much surprised that some animals he found only in water. They are called as aquatic animals. Some animals can live on land only. They cannot survive in water. They are terrestrial animals or land animals. And now he again met a different category of animal that can live both in land and in water. So these are called as amphibians. So here also one box is there. You have to write the names of the amphibians in the workbook. There the names are given to you when you get the notes. You can write the choice of yours also, that animals which can live both in land and in water. So we have finished 3 categories of animals. Aquatic animals like fish, then terrestrial or land animals like squirrel, and the third story, amphibian animals like the Jagmug tortoise. Now we move on to the 4th page. Now Bholu is very much happy to meet these 3 type of creatures. Now again he is walking and going ahead. He met Kittu. Now who is this Kittu? Oh, pigeon. You can see the bird flying. So now after seeing the pigeon, because Bholu is already feeling happy to meet 3 types of creatures, so he was very happy. So now pigeon started asking Bholu, hey, are you fine, Bholu? Where are you going? So Bholu is answering, how may I say? I am confused. There are so many types of animals. Pigeon is telling, what's this confusion? Bholu says, see, I will explain you. See, the fish only live in water. Squirrel only live on land, not in water. But Jagmug tortoise can live both on land and in water. So pigeon started laughing. Arey, what is the confusion now? Already the categories are there, Bholu. See, some walk on land, some fly in the sky, some may walk also and swim also. These are the different characteristics of animals. Accordingly, they are differently categorized in different sections. That is amphibians, avians means the birds or the creatures that can fly. They are called as avians. So amphibians can live both on land and water. Avians can fly in the sky. Terrestrial animals live on land and aquatic animals live in water. See children, I am explaining you. These are the 4 categories of animals, creatures. So now Bholu is asking, Bholu is now confused, but is now trying to understand. So like how you are understanding the children, the lesson, same way Bholu is also now understanding. So he started asking, where do you live? Do you swim? Do you walk or do you fly? Pigeon is telling, see dear, I am flying bird and have just come here on the land to pick up my food. That is the food grains which are fallen I have come to take up. And where I live, all know pigeon and other birds make their nest on the trees. So birds can fly in the sky. They can come on the land to take their food grains like pulses or cereals, or they can come to drink water. Like you must be also keeping water and grains for the birds, children, I hope. And where do they live now? They live on the trees or the hollows. Hollows means the empty holes of the walls of the what we say, any building or anything. They can make their nest at a particular hole, and there also the birds can live. So here also, children, at the end of that there is a box where you have to write down the names of the birds that can fly. Now, understood? Avians also. Okay, children. Now we move on to the next page, that is the 5th page, and but we will continue in the, I think so we have to continue on the second part of the video. So I will stop here